The Hearthstone thing is honestly kind of hilarious. And after this was put together, there's they added 2 more bundles. And yeah, I just think the Hearthstone stuff's like, it's really fairly crazy. So here's the deal, right?
Does this going too far? Does this going too far, Michael?
I don't know, does it? So, right, there's a new expansion. It's releasing on the 19th of March with 145 new cards, a highly customizable legendary, a new keyword miniature, and a core set update. So they went through their road to launch, and there's good things here. There's giveaways of cards there. I mean, they're trying. It's also the 10th anniversary of Hearthstone, which is going to be marked by some in-game stuff in World of Warcraft, which is actually fairly cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But they are borrowing something. I don't know what game started it, but I know that Destiny 2 is a game that has done it, and it's the idea if you pre-order the new expansion, you get something from it early that you can use.
That's so crackheaded, like.
Oh yeah,
Could you imagine like pre-order, obviously it just doesn't make any sense, but like pre-order the War Within and you just get to like play with hero talents or something, and you're like,
just get your hero talents now.
Yeah, like, what? Sorry, what? Excuse me?
Well, a little bit. So what you get is early access to the Corridor Creeper card, where if you pre-purchase any edition of it, you get a whole month of early access to this epic card. Yeah? Just a month of having another card in a card game that's, I think, ostensibly competitive.
Right, so...
I mean, I'm fairly sure everyone just plays Battlegrounds. And like 7 people play this.
Yeah, so like I haven't. The Corridor Sleeper card is terrible, but yeah, it's present. I was about to say I don't know how Hearthstone has evolved because I haven't played it in years. But I looked and I was like, sorry, a 3/5 for 1. That seems pretty good in one of those like zoo decks. I don't know if those are still played. I remember back in the day we just be like, I am playing a hunter and here's 1,000 minions on the deck on the board immediately. So. Even if it's like not great, yeah, the precedent's kind of weird because all they have to do is say, well, this is good for a specific purpose. Here's we'll just throw that in there very nicely. Oh, what's the next one then? The next expansion is you can have early access to a legendary that enables meta deck. Have fun. You're like,
now, in terms of the the consumption opportunities that are being offered here, there are 2 bundles, right? There's a £69.99 bundle and a £44.99 bundle. I'm not exactly... Oh, that's not them. You just have to click in the store link there. Yeah. So I'm fairly sure that these are... I don't know what these are in USD, basically. But anyway, it comes with, 60 packs in the more expensive one, along with 10 golden packs, random signature legendary, a random golden legendary. Another pack comes with 2 random legendaries. So if you want your
what's the difference in what's a signature legendary these days?
It's just got more pizzazz.
Okay, so you're getting your 2 random cards. They just look better.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
And we'll see that the cosmetic progression of this game's monetization is kind of amazing. Mm-hmm. So let's just go back to the dock, and I'll show you what's going on there. So of course there were many many reactions to this.
Oh yes, I remember this.
But then this was quite fun. Saw this from Ben Hearthstone, which who says in their bio, I tweet about Hearthstone. Ben Hearthstone. Saw the name, that all checks out.
Ben Heathstone.
Oh, Heathstone. Whoa.
The display name's Hearthstone, but the actual name's Heathstone.
So they've added 2 new bundles. And this is on top of other bundles. So this is just interesting what they're doing, right? There is the signature Mimeron bundle and the signature MC Blingatron bundle. Now,
I'm gonna be sick.
You were wondering, Matt, about the value of legendary cards. Yeah. So you see the signature MC Blingatron. Now that costs $49.99. It comes with the signature MC Blingatron legendary card plus 5 Showdown in the Badlands packs. And there's also another signature Mimeron, which is $50 as well. And then there's the other things that are added here.
DJ Manastorm?
Yep. And these are the same thing. 5 packs, a signature legendary for $50, man. $50.
This is a whale-friendly game.
Oh, yeah.
You can spend $50 on one card that looks nicer.
Like, effectively, like, yeah, there are some other, like, card packs in there, but, like, it just kind of blew my mind how expensive Hearthstone is.
Yeah, so,
how deeply monetized it is.
Yeah, so this must be in a similar situation to what I was saying about Diablo there, when I think it's like, none of this makes me excited to play it.
So
clearly their efforts are going into extracting value from existing players.
So you don't know about the mini sets, Matt?
The mini sets.
Yes, the mini sets. So they've added mini sets. A recent one is the Delve into Deepholm, right? So you can buy the Delve into Deepholm mini set, and that just comes with all the new cards, right? It comes with 38 brand new cards, which I'm sure you'll agree is amazing. 38 brand new cards for $14.99. However, if you would like this to be golden, well, with the golden set, you receive 2 copies of each epic, rare, and common card. 1 copy of each legendary for a total of 72 golden cards and a diamond copy of the Deep Miner brand legendary. So, yes, $62.99 GBP, what? Oh, $70. $70. And if you just go back to the store for Hearthstone in general, you'll see how many of these there are.
First off, I was about to say, nice work, copywriter. Welcome home's pretty funny. And then I saw dig deep and pull up a whole new.
No!
Aye, for shame. You're not going to earn those $70 sales with that.
Damn.
So, Hearthstone, the toy chest is teeming.
Oh, click on that. Let's buy that.
Let's buy
What's that? How many dollars is that?
It's $80.
It's the mega bundles.
That's the mega bundle.
Very good.
Okay, right.
Well, we already know we're going to buy that, so we don't need to. So that's $70 on the tally.
Right, I'll put that down.
How many grand could you just spend?
I'm sure quite a few.
Yeah.
So you can get packs. Well, that makes sense. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, we got our bundles.
Yeah.
Of course, our aforementioned bundles. Not to forget, of course, there's also the Tavern Pass.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a battle pass.
Yeah, so keep your battle pass.
$20 there.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, you could get the Golden Signature Showdown in the Badlands.
That's $50 deals. Okay.
That's exciting. And yeah, so that's essentially just what it's like as you go down.
Yeah, well, card packs are fine, but I can definitely see the issue with these mini sets, where it's just, what if you buy the set with gold? The golden ones with your money, please.
Yeah. Even just here, like, one of them is
70.
It's like 5 packs, 5 golden packs, and 2 random signature legendaries, £45 available through March 18th this year. Like,
right,
that 45 quid. That is, number one, that's what a full AAA game used to cost here.
You're right.
See, in America, you guys have had $60 the whole time, and now 70. For us, it's just went up and up and up and up, and then the pound sterling has just went down, down, down. Remember, it used to be £1 to $2. Those are the days.
Yeah,
those are the days.
Yeah, I remember. I saw that was like what are these? These are 62 quid in GBP, and I could have cried, honestly. I could have cried. Thanks, UK government, etc.
Yeah, so that's basically that. And as you go down, then you'll see the mini sets where if you want the Festival of Legends Golden mini set and the Titans Golden mini set, you can throw $70 into either of those. Then of course there's the Tavern Pass, but there is also the Battleground Season Pass.
Why does your mom let you have 2 battle passes? What the fuck? Okay, I mean, I get it for 2 different kind of game modes, but I can see the amount of, oh my goodness, this is a money printing machine.
Yeah.
This is...
And then of course you can buy runestones as well, which are the in-game currency.
Okay. That's like, what are those?
Yeah, the runestone bundle.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't seen this in a while.
It's basically, it's just full on that, like, Hearthstone's absolutely mad.
Yeah, this is just purchase opportunity out the wazoo.
Yeah,
you see, like every couple of months there's going to be a set. So every couple of months there's an opportunity for a signature card. If you're a big wheel, you're going to get the signature card, the mega bundle, and the mini set. So you're looking at like $200 something.
Yeah. Well, of course, what really happens is they just see that most of their players are just playing Battlegrounds, which is the one thing that's the least monetized in Hearthstone.
Yeah, now I wonder if there's a lesson there or if that's coincidence. I wonder.
Yeah, it's fairly interesting. Yeah. I should probably try out Battlegrounds because it is fun from everything that I hear. Anyway, I suppose we just thought these were kind of interesting to talk about in and of themselves. We had planned to talk about them last week. But yeah, I guess with Helldivers 2 coming out, that kind of sparking a whole discussion about the sort of price positioning of of things. Well, I just thought that was kind of interesting, really. So yeah, and in a way, we can be pretty glad that World of Warcraft is on a sub fee, because if they weren't getting $12.99 from us every single month, then we would probably have the equivalent of our mini packs to buy and our tavern passes and our, various things.
Which is kind of fun because you kind of think about it and go, well, what's the difference, right? What's the difference? And the difference is kind of the whales will pay for however many regular players in a free-to-play game or a game like this. Where in a sub-game, everyone pays the same price and gets the same thing. Which you might sound, well, what if I want to play the game for free while, whales pay for it otherwise? And I see that sentiment an awful lot. And I can completely agree with it, right? Like, I'm more than happy to have, there's a lot of things you get access to because someone else is whaling like crazy. And this isn't even in, like, the case of video games, right? Or in, like, gacha or anything, or, like, even mobile games or anything like that. Because I even remember this happening in the world of looking at anime sales charts, and you're going, okay, the only reason this show is actually vaguely profitable is because Blu-ray prices in Japan are like the equivalent of like $90 or so for a couple episodes.
What?
Something like, it might not be quite that bad, but it's pretty bad. And you're like, okay, well, someone's giving them loads of money, so I don't have to. And it's like the distribution of cost isn't even across all of this. And you could even see that in terms of like, the person who's buying dessert and drinks in a bar, or like in a restaurant, people who are buying drinks in a restaurant and getting like a $300 bill for drinks, they're paying more than the person who goes in for their dinner. Because if everyone in for a dinner, and you kind of, okay, well, I kind of get that. But I think in the terms of video games, where that kind of falls down is that you see things like this. You see them start to go, well, what if we shift the nature to try and push everyone into being a whale? And then you see that's when the experience of being a free-to-play player, or a player who's not giving them all your money and only some of your money, you awful bastard, the experience for you gets a little bit worse over time. In the case like Blizzard trying to push this on like Diablo and Hearthstone a little bit. Whereas obviously everyone paying the sub price in World of Warcraft means, well, everyone's paying the ticket. If everyone's giving them money, then they do need to make sure there is a baseline level of experience. Which it could also be personalized with like the team and how they want to handle World of Warcraft going forward. But that's where I'm like, the fact that comparing Diablo's armor sets in the store compared to what we actually get from playing the game, and not even playing the game at the really hard difficulty, we can go into LFR and get tier sets. We should be so goddamn thankful.
I have in fact just recorded a video about, getting all the tier in this expansion. Spoilers, you sort of can't get all of them without going into raids, but there's a surprising amount that you can do without going into like an organized raid or, like an M+20. So it should be a fun guide because there's, it's actually quite a lot of stuff you can do in all your characters. And it's now worth doing because there's lots of really nice tier sets. It's good to make your dudes look cool. But just thinking like the sort of equivalent of that in Diablo. Okay, I guess our normal tier is maybe like a $15 skin, to be fair to them. And the $25 skin in Diablo is more like your mythic rating tier set, where, it has just a few more bells and whistles. But yeah, it's just that like goofy thing of, what the companies sell, how they do that shit. So yeah, that's all kind of funky. There are some other non-Warcraft related things to talk about. There's, I guess, a little bit with Hearthstone. Do expect to get some in-game World of Warcraft goodies for the 10th anniversary of Hearthstone.
That'd be fun.
It's the next page in the next page in our doc. And there's some of them that are actually quite nice. So yes, there's a bunch of,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't care. Sorry.
Sorry, Hearthstone players. Your game is fine, I think. I hope, maybe. You don't seem to say that very often, though.
I'll play Battlegrounds, maybe. But yes, so we get a fiery version of the Hearth Steed, I believe just for free.
Recolor, re.
But there is a compass mount, which is quite lovely looking. So I think that's really nice. And of course, Sarge the pet. And hey, that hat, really good. I love the tab art as well. It's really nice.
That's a nice tab art. Nice
there's a 36 slot bag. This kind of neat looking Hearthstone table toy. And the Stone of the Hearth. Wonder what that will do. And there's also Sounds of the Tavern albums coming this year. That's nice. And they're going to put it on, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all that stuff. Great. Hearthstone's music's fantastic. I mean, generally speaking, all Blizzard's music tends to be pretty fantastic. So there's all that going on. They're also doing some like in-game Hearthstone event things and giving away stuff in the game, which, all that stuff's good. I just think the way they're monetizing that stuff is kind of goofy. In fact, Matt, and I don't have it in our document, but there is like equivalent stuff for Magic the Gathering Arena that is way less premium priced. And you kind of think, wait, hang on. Magic the Gathering is the cheaper thing. What?
Cheaper
for MTG Arena,
cheap,
which is the online thing. So anyway, that was all a little bit goofy.